Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps claimed that it launched Kaibar ballistic missiles targeting the office of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The statement, shared on official Iranian channels, said the missiles hit a government compound in Israel in a targeted and surprise attack. Israel has not publicly confirmed damage to the Prime Minister's office. However, the claim has once again pushed the spotlight on the Kaibar missile, one of Iran's most powerful long-range weapons. What Iran claims in its latest strike? According to the IRGC statement, the attack focused on the office of the Israeli Prime Minister, a site where the Israeli Air Force commander is stationed, a government compound in Israel. Iran said the strike used Kaibar, Khorramshahr 4 ballistic missiles, calling them capable of penetrating Israeli air defenses. There is no independent verification yet of the extent of the impact or damage claimed in the statement. What is Iran's Kaibar ballistic missile? The Kaibar missile, also known as Khorramshahr 4, is a medium-range ballistic missile, MRBM, developed by Iran and unveiled in 2023. It is part of Iran's Khorramshahr missile family, which is designed to deliver heavy warheads over long distances. Kaibar ballistic missile, key capabilities. Range and reach. Around 2,000 kilometers range, capable of reaching Israel and most of West Asia from Iranian territory. Warhead power can carry a very heavy payload of roughly 1,500 to 1,800 kilograms. The missile is one of the heaviest warheads in Iran's arsenal. Kaibar missile speed. The missile travels at hypersonic speeds, up to Mach 16 outside the atmosphere, around Mach 8 inside the atmosphere. The missile's estimated accuracy of 10 to 30 meters and can be fired from mobile launchers or underground bases. How the Kaibar missile tries to bypass air defense. One of the biggest talking points around the Kaibar missile is its ability to evade interception systems like Israel's Iron Dome. It uses mid-course guidance to adjust its path in flight, a maneuverable re-entry vehicle, MARV, that changes trajectory before impact. Electronic countermeasures are designed to confuse radar and tracking systems. These features are meant to make interception more difficult for air defense shields. Iran says it pierced Iron Dome earlier. Iranian officials and affiliated media have repeatedly claimed that earlier missile salvos involving the Khorramshahr series were able to penetrate Israeli air defenses. Last year, Iranian forces claimed that the missile pierced the Iron Dome and hit Israel's Ben Gurion airport.
Over the past 36 hours, the United States and its partners have launched Operation Epic Fury, one of the largest, most complex, most overwhelming military offensives the world has ever seen. Nobody's seen anything like it. We have hit hundreds of targets in Iran, including Revolutionary Guard facilities, Iranian air defense systems. Just now it was announced that we knocked out 9 ships plus their naval building, all in a matter of literally minutes. Iran's formerly supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, is dead. This wretched and vile man had the blood of hundreds and even thousands of Americans on his hands and was responsible for the slaughter of countless thousands of innocent people all across many countries. Last night, all over Iran, the voices of the Iranian people could be heard cheering and celebrating in the streets when his death was announced. The entire military command is gone as well, and many of them want to surrender into saving their lives. They want immunity. They're calling by the thousands. Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved. We have very strong objectives. They could have done something 2 weeks ago, but they just couldn't get there. Earlier today, CENTCOM shared the news that 3 U.S. military service members have been killed in action. As one nation, we grieve for the true American patriots who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation, even as we continue the righteous mission for which they gave their lives. We pray for the full recovery of the wounded and send our immense love and eternal gratitude to the families of the fallen. And sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is. Likely be more, but we'll do everything possible where that won't be the case. But America will avenge their deaths and deliver the most punishing blow to the terrorists who have waged war against basically civilization. They have waged war against civilization itself. Our resolve, and likewise that of Israel, has never been stronger. America is now, again, the richest, most powerful nation in the world by far. But the only reason we enjoy the quality of life that we do and the freedom and security is we have done things that others are unable to do. But it's because of warriors who are willing to lay down their lives to do battle with our enemies. And they do battle better than anybody. An Iranian regime armed with long-range missiles and nuclear weapons would be a dire threat to every American. We cannot allow a nation that raises terrorist armies to possess such weapons that would allow them to extort the world to their evil will. Not going to let it happen. We're not happening to us, and we're not going to let it happen to others. The United States has the strongest military the world has ever seen. I rebuilt our military in my first term. There's never been a military like we possess. And frankly, there's nobody even close, but we are now using that military for good. We want to have it for good purpose. We're undertaking this massive operation not merely to ensure security for our own time and place, but for our children and their children, just as our ancestors have done for us many, many years ago. This is the duty and the burden of a free people. These actions are right and they are necessary to ensure that Americans will never have to face a radical, bloodthirsty terrorist regime armed with nuclear weapons and lots of threats. For almost 50 years, these wicked extremists have been attacking the United States while chanting the slogan, "Death to America," or "Death to Israel," or both. They are the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. We are the world's greatest and most powerful nation, so we can do something about what they do. These intolerable threats will not continue any longer. I once again urge the Revolutionary Guard, the Iranian military, and police, to lay down your arms and receive full immunity or face certain death. It will be certain death. Won't be pretty. I call upon all Iranian patriots who yearn for freedom to seize this moment, to be brave, be bold, be heroic, and take back your country. America is with you. I made a promise to you, and I fulfilled that promise.